Anyway, we'll start. So students, in this part of the video, I'm going to teach you how to do trinomial or polynomial divided by binomial. Guys, it's little lengthy, but don't worry. It's like very, very simple stuff. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll teach you step by step how exactly it can be done. Okay, it's really simple. So look at this. We have to divide 4x cubed plus 6x square minus 8x minus 5 were to divide it by 2x plus 1. So as usual, I'm going to write it down this as divisor over here. That's a binomial. And then this is a quotient. So quotient यहाँ पर क्या है बच्चों? Look at this. That I'm going to copy paste over here, this particular part. 4x cube and then 6x square, okay, plus 6x square and then minus 8x and minus 5. Now you will have to write along with me, students, so that you can understand this entire sum very easily and very nicely. Are you getting it? So stay tuned. How to deal with this entire part. Okay, this is a sure short 4-mark question in your any examination. Divide this polynomial by binomial. So please practice at least 20-25 sums of this particular topic so that you can get mastery on this topic. Okay, so let's move ahead. 2x into what we're going to get? 4x cube. 2x into what we're going to get? 4x cube. So it's simple. 2 2s and x squares. Okay, now understand guys, you'll have to think with this number and this number. That's it. 2 what's are 4 2s are x into what's are x cube x squares are. Got it? The last sum logic, the same logic we're going to apply over here, but now that was like like monomial, but now it is binomial, isn't it? So you'll have to multiply this entire term, this binomial, into this monomial. Now what happened? Look at that. Okay, now one thing is very, very important, student. Just remember that what I'm trying to tell you. Whenever you're writing this quotient, you'll have to remember that this should be in the descending power of orders. What do you mean by descending order of powers? Like x cube के बाद x square, x square के बाद x raised to power 1, x raised to power 1 के बाद x raised to power 0, which is like just a normal number. ये particular sequence में आपका quotient लिखा होना very important है. Now after that 2x into 2x plus 1 into 2x square, what we're going to get? Look at this. This will turn up. I'm writing little in red so that you'll understand it better. 2 into 2 4 x square into x cube, and now again I'll have to multiply this 1 into this 2x square term, isn't it? I just multiply this 2x into 2x square, I got this 4x square, but 2x square into 1, if I'll do, you're going to get plus 2x square. Now this is like binomial into monomial, isn't it? Binomial. Now, since it is subtraction, why I'm subtracting? Because obviously the division is nothing but repetitive subtraction. So if you're doing repetitive subtraction, obviously whenever there is a subtraction, we have to change the signs. So students, whenever you're drawing this horizontal line, make sure that you draw it on your black line, so that your presentation would be really, really neat and nice. Okay, so this will become negative, and this positive will turn to negative, because negative into positive will become negative, and negative into positive will become again negative. I hope you understood, student. Okay, some people are saying not clear, not clear. Okay, I'll help you once again. Look at this. This is positive. 2x into 2x square will become positive 4x square. Now since I am subtracting, the main sign is subtraction, so over here positive will turn to negative. Is that clear now? Yes. Okay, this positive, because of this negative, it will turn to negative. I hope you understood that, what I mean. Okay, so this will turn to negative number. Now look at this. 4x cube and negative 4x cube will get cancelled. It will turn up to 0. Got it? It will turn out to 0. And what will happen with the 6x square, negative 2x square, positive 6x square minus 2x square? So it will become 4x square. Now we will going to take this term down over here, isn't it? So this will become negative 8x, negative 8x. Now I have to deal with this 4x square minus 8x, and the quotient will become 2x, 2x plus 1. So 2x into what is going to get 4x square? 2x into what is going to get 4x square? Simple. Plus 2x. 2x into 2x will become 4x square, isn't it? Okay, if you're not understanding, 2 into what is going to get 4? 2s are. X into what is going to get x square? X are, isn't it? Now we'll have to multiply this positive 2x with this again binomial 2x plus 1. What happens? I'm just writing with the blacking so that you'll understand. 2x into 2x, 4x square. And plus 1 into 2x, plus 2x. Now, again, guys, understand, this is subtraction. Division is nothing but a repetitive subtraction. So what we'll have to do? We'll have to draw two lines, one for changing the signs and one for actual division. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Yes. Many people are saying yes. So what will happen over here? What will happen? This positive will turn to negative. This positive will turn to negative. Are you getting it, guys? Why this positive turn to negative? Because it is negative symbol. Okay. So 4x square and 4x square will get cancelled. And negative 8x, negative 2x, negative 10x. Students, remember the rule. Take care of signs and signs will take care of your results. Remember this rule. So negative 8x minus 2x, it will become negative 10x, and then you'll copy paste this minus 5 over here. Now it's very simple. Last step of the sum, you'll have to again divide this by this 2x plus 1. So plus 2x into what we're going to get? Negative 10? Yes, correct. That is negative 5. Positive 2x into negative, okay, positive into negative 5, negative 10. You got it? Why negative 5 came? You understood why you got negative 5? Please, I'm telling you, please practice this very well. Then only you'll get these all signs perfect. And that's how you're going to get these 4 marks perfectly in your pocket. So 2x, okay, 2 into negative 5, you're going to get negative 10. X, no need to multiply because negative 5 into positive 2x will become negative 10x. And negative 5 into positive 1 will become negative 5. Now, students, remember that the finally we'll have to again do subtraction. Why it's subtractions? Please understand why it's subtraction, because division is repetitive subtraction. So if this is negative, then the sign has to be turned, like, this negative will turn to positive and this negative will turn to positive. Remember that, student, in all the cases of this division, you will have to change the second polynomial signs. Okay, so this positive 10x and negative 10x, this positive 10x and negative 10x will cancel and will become 0, and then this positive 5 and this is negative 5 will get again cancel, and then the remainder will become 0. So what is the conclusion? So this is your quotient. This is your quotient. Are you getting it? This is called as quotient. So I'm just copying it. Okay, so this is your quotient and the remainder is 0. Isn't it, student? Isn't it very simple? So I just copied it and I'll paste it over here. So this is your quotient. This is your quotient. And what is your remainder? The remainder is 0. So I hope you understood and you enjoyed learning along with me, isn't it? If you have liked this, so pause the video and try doing this second one and the third one by your own. Quickly, hurry up. Okay, students, so over here, there is one more fresh sum, and again, we have to do the division. So we'll do this one more division sums, and then I'll give you 2-3 sums as a homework to practice. Okay, so let's do it again. Like say 3x minus 2. This is divisor. And what is dividend? The dividend is over here given in the right in the beginning of the sum. And what is that? What is the dividend is? 6x cube plus 5x square minus 3x minus 2. So student, understand, you have to remember, if you all remember in the previous sum also I had reminded you that whenever you are writing the quotient, write down the descending power of a descending order of power. So 6x cube, pehle x cube, then x square term plus 5x square minus 3x and minus 2. Now, once you finish with writing this nicely quotient and the divisor, it's time to start with this writing, like, uh, this division, like 3x into what we're going to get 6x cube. So that's simple. What you can do, okay, I'll just change the color. So 3x into what are we going to get 6x cube, that is 3 2s are x squares. Look at this, 3x into 2x square. Now this is very basic and important step, guys. Like many people don't understand this exactly step, and then they keep wondering how do you get this or so easily and we don't get it. Simple, student. What I do, 3 into what is 6, that is 2, x into what is x cube, that is x square. That's it. ये आपको बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आना चाहिए. अगर ये आपको समझ में आता है, then the sum is like in your pocket. Okay, got it. I have given the entire trick to you all. Now you can do any sum of this division very easily, student. Try solving by your own. Remember that this is minus sign. It is always there as like it's a division. And then this 2 into 3, 6, x square into x, x cube. Then 2 into, okay, negative 2 into this 2x square, negative 4x square. So student, whenever you're drawing over here this line, you draw two lines, one for changing the sign and one for actual division, okay, or one for subtraction, you can say. Okay, so what is this changing the sign means? Very important step. This negative will turn to positive. I hope everyone knows why. This now the 6x cube is positive term. Remember that 3x into positive 2x square will become positive. This is negative for operation. So this positive 6x cube will turn to negative 6x cube. You got it? That's how it get cancelled. Positive 6x cube minus negative 6x cube. Okay, now this positive 5x square and positive 4x square, you all have to say like this and you have to do your sums. Then only you're going to get the answers correct. Otherwise, you tend to do some sign mistake. Understand, guys? So positive 5x square plus positive 4x square, it will become positive 9x square. Now the next term will come down over here, that is negative 3x. Now you have to think again, 3x into what are you going to get? Positive 9x square. So simple, plus 3x. Okay, again I'll change the signs, I mean color, so that you'll understand better. 3x into 3x, it will become 9x square. 3 into 3, 9, x into x, x square, that way. 3x, positive 3x into negative 2, negative 6x. I hope you understood that. And then again two lines, one for changing the sign and one for doing the subtraction. I hope you understood that. Why would you change the signs? Again the same story, it's an operational negative sign, so this sign will become positive 9 will turn to negative, negative 6x will turn to positive 6x, like that way. I hope you all are understanding, guys. Now here you'll understand why you have to do all that steps so carefully. Look at this. This is positive and negative will get cancelled. This is negative 3x. Look at this. This is positive 6x. So positive 6x minus 3x will become positive 3x. Got it? Minus 2. Now, many people you will find they must have done sign error over here in their book in case if they are like, doing by their own. Many I said, I didn't say all. Okay. So this is positive 3x and minus 2. Now how are you going to do this? So simple, plus 1, because 3x minus 2 into 1 we're going to get 3x minus 2. Isn't it simple? 3x minus 2. So 3x into 1 will become 3x, negative 2 into 1, negative 2. Now the next sum we'll do very quickly. So before that, just complete this sum very carefully. This is operational minus and this is minus and this will become plus and then the remainder will become 0. So the quotient would be over here, which we prepared in the and in the top, that is 2x square plus 3x plus 2, 2x square plus 3x, 2x square plus 3x plus 1, and the remainder is 0. And now student, in this case you can verify this. You know how to verify this? Okay, so the dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. In this formula, if you substitute everything, you're going to get the verifications also. Now, how to do this verification? Look at this. This is dividend, student. Look at this. This is dividend. You're going to get, if you multiply these into this, you can just try checking out. And if you get it correct, that means your answer is right. Big thumbs up. And if you did not get that correct, that means you must have done some sign error or something mistake in your work. Remember that, okay? So you can pause the video over here and you can copy paste this everything quickly in a book. Hurry.